By the way, she mentioned I'm from New York. Let me show you. I have behind me. This isn't really here. This is what they call a virtual background. For those of you who are learning about stuff, this is a virtual background. Let me show you what it's actually like where I am right now. Okay, I'm telling you, it's really, really tough out there. Okay. Now I'm a New Yorker, but I'm not from New York City. I'm from what I call New York country. I'm from the rural western part of New York State. My hometown is Hornell, New York. Hornell, Hornell, and Hornell is a small town located just on the outskirts of a Walmart. You know, it's so funny. When you meet people and you tell them you're a New Yorker, they assume it's New York City. I was working recently in Iowa, and I meet this guy, and he goes, "Now, where are you from?" And I go, I'm from New York." He goes, "Oh, New York. I know all about you big city New Yorkers. Ross, have you ever been up in the Empire State Building?" I mean, that's presumptuous. I'm in Iowa. I don't assume this is your tractor. And then I thought it was funny. He asked me what presumptuous meant. Isn't that funny? I'll tell you, presumptuous is one of those words, I couldn't define it, but I can give you an example of it, okay? I'm in a public restroom with one of those automatic deodorizers, you know, where every couple of minutes, you'll hear that little spray in the corner, you'll hear that little, you know, talk, you know, not, okay, I walk in, I've been there for less than 5 seconds. That's presumptuous. Oh, by the way, back home in Hornell, our Walmart, oh, by the way, where I'm from, there's actually two kinds of people, two kinds of guys from my part of New York. There are guys who go hunting and guys who go hunting. Now, if you don't know the difference, hunting is actually done for the good of the animals because you have to kill some deer in the fall to have enough food for all the others to eat in the winter. That's hunting. Hunting is a little different. Hunting involves liquor and flashlights. If you've ever been on one of those 2-lane county roads and you see a sign with a bunch of bullet holes, trust me, that's hunting right there. So our Walmart, which by the way is not a 24-hour Walmart, you know, I got to tell you, people make fun of Walmart. I mean, I don't know about you. I think if our Walmart was a 24-hour Walmart, that'd be as good as life could ever get. Because that's really what we want in America. We want a place open 24 hours a day. Anything you want, all day, all night, because we're Americans and sometimes we wake up and we need stuff, right? You just sit up in bed. Oh boy, woo! I'm gonna need a garden hose. No, I can't wait. Don't hold me back, woman. Is anyone like me? Sometimes I shop at one of these stores. And by the way, when I say Walmart, it could be any of the big stores. It could be Target. It could be Kmart. But have you been to a Kmart lately? If not, I would hurry up. But I go to one of these stores. I don't know what I need until I'm in the store. Are you like that? When I go shopping, I don't have a list. I have an hour. I just grab a cart. Let's see what happens. And the next thing I'm in a checkout line, I look at my cart. It's like coming to out of an alcoholic blackout. It's like, I don't know what I was thinking. I got stuff I don't need. I've got butter flavored Maalox. What was I thinking of? By the way, this is when I'll often abandon my shopping cart. Am I the only one? You ever do that? Because I'm not the only one. They're all over the store. You've seen them. Half full carts. They should have little plaques. This is where a shopper came to his senses. By the way, I don't live in town. I live outside of town. I got some woodland, a couple 100 acres of woodland, and I built a log cabin from a kit. Did you know that's how you build a log cabin? The days of chopping down your own trees and holding them together with beaver dung are over. If you want a log cabin, here's what you do. I went on the internet. I went to logcabin.com, and I looked at all the models. I bought the Garfield. It was a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, had a mudroom. I put it on a credit card, and they delivered my house unassembled in a giant cardboard box. Took me a week to get the parts to my house out of the box. I was so tired, I started living in the box. But I painted it because I'm not white trash. I'm at an interesting point in my life. By the way, I'm having a great time. It's great to see all you folks. This is the most human contact I've had in 6 months. I'm at this point in my life, I'm starting to make noises when I don't want to make noises. If I do any kind of work around my house, I make 2 noises. I make 1 noise when I do the work, and then another noise about a second later. And it sounds like I'm thinking about the work I just did. You know, like I'll move a lamp in my house, a little floor lamp, and I'll go, ah, ah, yeah. I make noises doing almost nothing, adjusting my thermostat. How much work is a thermostat? It sounds like I'm dragging a piano across the floor. It's like, uh-huh, uh-huh. My father used to make the same noise when he'd adjust our thermostat, only then he'd look over his shoulder at me. My dad used to go, uh-huh, uh-huh. He'd look at me, then he'd go back to the thermostat. I think he thought I was somehow hooked up to the thermostat. And if he got the temperature right, I become the son he wanted. There you go. No, that ain't it. Well, I want you to know you've been a wonderful audience, a comedian, and some of you need to realize I'm a comedian. A comedian couldn't have asked for a finer group to get up in front of them and dance. Your laughter is like golden coins thrown at my feet. All good things must come to an end. Every comedian you see will have 1 piece of material. Now we call it our big finish, and it's meant to bring you to an extra level of applause and laughter. A little bad news, I already did my big finish. I have some jokes left, but they're older jokes from the beginning of my career. Do you mind if I close with an older joke from the beginning of my career? Okay. Hey, can you believe this whole Watergate thing? All right. You've been a wonderful audience. Pam, thank you for asking me to come and entertain. And I say good night to you all.